Water teaches us not just how to survive adversity, but how to transcend it, making it the perfect metaphor for the way we should approach challenges like disrespect. The fundamental teachings of Taoism and Stoicism tell us that the power to deal with disrespect comes not from reacting impulsively, but from mastering our inner selves and choosing our responses wisely. Taoism, in particular, emphasizes the art of non-resistance, an idea beautifully embodied by water itself. Water flows effortlessly, bending and shaping to whatever path it is given, but it is also one of the most potent forces on Earth. It's capable of eroding even the hardest rock over time, and this incredible power is the result of its adaptability and persistence. Likewise, when disrespect comes our way, we don't need to meet it with resistance or aggression. Instead, we can flow with the situation, not allowing the anger or bitterness of others to disturb our inner peace. Like water, we can remain steady and clear, allowing negativity to pass by without clinging to it. By understanding that we can control how we respond, we free ourselves from the emotional burdens that disrespect often brings, choosing instead to remain grounded in our own strength. The Stoics, too, offer us valuable lessons in how to handle disrespect. Their teachings encourage us to focus on the things we can control, namely our thoughts, our reactions, and our actions, while letting go of things we cannot control, such as other people's behavior or opinions. When disrespect arises, we can take a step back and remember that the disrespect we face is not an attack on our worth, but often a reflection of the other person's internal struggles. As Epictetus famously stated, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. In other words, the power lies in how we perceive and respond to the situation. Disrespect is only truly harmful if we allow it to influence our inner peace. Instead of allowing it to define us or dictate our emotional state, we can take control of our minds, understanding that the way we react is what truly shapes our experience. At the heart of both Taoism and Stoicism is the concept of inner discipline. Water, while soft and yielding, is not chaotic. It is relentless, yet always in balance. Similarly, we can discipline ourselves to be grounded, unshaken by the disrespect of others. When faced with disrespect, we can pause and reflect, just as water might take a moment to gather itself before continuing its path. This pause gives us the space to respond thoughtfully, with wisdom, and with integrity. Instead of reacting with immediate anger, frustration, or hurt, we choose to reflect, ensuring that our response aligns with our values and principles. The moment we take this pause, we regain control over our emotions, turning potential volatility into an opportunity for growth. Like a river that never rushes, but follows its course steadily and persistently, we too can choose to move through life's challenges with intention and calm. Empathy is another key element that both Taoism and Stoicism encourage. When faced with disrespect, it's easy to become defensive or angry. But if we take a moment to put ourselves in the other person's shoes, we might begin to see the situation differently. Perhaps the person who disrespects us is acting out of their own pain, frustration, or misunderstanding. Like water flowing smoothly around obstacles, empathy helps us move past the negativity and view the situation from a more compassionate perspective. What if the secret to getting rich is hidden in your brain? Ever wonder why saving money or sticking to a budget can feel like an uphill battle, even when you know it's good for you? Or why buying new stuff can be so tempting, even if it derails your financial goals? The truth is, your brain's wiring has a huge impact on your financial success. In this video, we'll explore the neuroscience behind money habits, how brain chemicals like dopamine, our built-in need for instant gratification, and even subconscious conditioning can either push you toward wealth or pull you back into poor financial choices. More importantly, we'll share how you can retrain your brain to make better money decisions effortlessly. If you've ever felt like you're fighting yourself when it comes to money, Keep watching. The battle is happening in your head, and we're about to arm you with the tools to win it. Psychological breakdown. Meet your money mind. Let's start by understanding the two sides of your brain that are constantly in a tug of war over your money. On one side, we have your impulsive emotional brain, the part that says, ooh, new shiny thing, buy it now. This is linked to the limbic system, which drives instant gratification. On the other side, there's your rational planning brain, often associated with the prefrontal cortex, that little voice saying, save for the future, think long term. The trouble is, the impulsive side often shouts louder because it's rooted in our evolution. Humans evolved to prioritize immediate rewards. Think food, safety, reproduction right now, because in the wild, tomorrow was not guaranteed. That's our Stone Age brain in a modern world of credit cards and 401ks. We're essentially running 21st century financial lives with a brain designed for survival on the savannah. So, what does this mean? It means instant gratification is our default setting. When you see something you want, your brain releases a hit of dopamine, a feel-good neurotransmitter, in anticipation of a reward. That dopamine rush is powerful. It's the same chemical circuit that can drive addictions. Buying something triggers excitement and pleasure immediately. In fact, studies have found that just the act of shopping or seeing a potential purchase lights up the brain's reward centers. It's like a mini high in your mind. No wonder a flash sale or one-click purchase is so tempting. Your brain is literally rewarding you for doing it right now. The catch? Dopamine's high is short-lived. That new purchase excitement fades quickly, and then you're off seeking the next thing. Another quirk of your brain, the pain of paying. Handing over money can actually activate pain regions in the brain. You read that right? Spending money can hurt. Brain scans have shown that when people consider prices that feel too high, the insula, a region associated with physical pain and disgust, lights up. This is your brain's way of saying, ouch, that price is painful. Interestingly, how you pay matters. Neuroeconomics research found that when you pay with a credit card, that pain response diminishes. It's as if swiping a card numbs the pain of parting with your cash. It doesn't feel as real as handing over dollar bills. No wonder wallets seem to empty faster when using cards. Your brain is essentially under anesthesia during the spending. Now let's talk about mental conditioning and money habits. From childhood, our brains are being programmed with beliefs and attitudes about money, often without us realizing. Did your family constantly worry about bills? Did you grow up hearing phrases like money doesn't grow on trees or rich people are greedy? Those experiences plant seeds in your subconscious. Over years, they can grow into deeply ingrained money habits or biases. For example, if you've been conditioned to feel that money is always scarce, you might develop a habit of spending any extra cash immediately, because subconsciously you believe if you don't use it, you'll lose it, or you'll never get it again. On the other hand, if you were taught from early on that saving is important, you might automatically put away part of your paycheck without even thinking. It just feels natural. Our brains are like sponges, especially when we're young. We absorb financial behaviors from parents, culture, and even media. These become mental scripts that play out in adulthood.